Hello, my name is Jody, and welcome to this presentation on the three ways of teaching English online. Today, we'll show you those three ways. We'll show you some examples of each. We'll look at the pros and cons of each, and then we'll give you our recommendations. So, what are the three ways to teach English online? The first is working for an online school on a contract basis. The second is freelance teaching websites where you work for yourself. And the third is getting your own students through your own means online. Number one, working for an online school. This is the most common perception of teaching English online. You apply for a job with an online school, you do an interview online, you present a demo lesson, and you get a contract for 6 to 12 months if you pass that process. Here are some of the schools that you can work with: Landy, Dada, iTutor Group, Say ABC, Wales English, Likashore. There are many, many, many. In fact, there are over 300, almost 400 online schools right now to choose from. The second option is freelance teaching websites. So in this option, you create a teacher profile on a website that connects you with the students. You still need to apply before you can create a profile, but after that, students contact you and you negotiate the prices, the times, the materials, etc. Some of these are Preply, Schema Talk, Amazing Talker, Cambly, MLA, TutorMe, and LIM, or Language in Motion. The third option is getting your own students. So in this option, you market yourself on the internet as an English language teacher. You do not need to create a business or a website, but you do need to market yourself and your services to the right students. This is where having a niche becomes very important. And that's something we discussed in the previous video. If you haven't watched that video yet, please go back and check it out. So let's have a look at some of the pros and cons and the different requirements for teaching English online for these three types. For the contract teaching or working for an online school, do you get to choose your own students? No, you don't. They are supplied to you. You sign a contract and they will just give you the students. You don't get to choose at all. Do you get to choose your own salary? No, you do not. It's predefined. So you can earn anything between $5 an hour to $15 an hour. Sometimes it's more. Sometimes you can get $20 an hour, but that's very rare and mostly for North American teachers with degrees. For the rest of us, 5 to 15. Choose your own schedule to a degree. In the beginning of the month, you have to tell the school what your hours and days are going to be. But once those are set, they are set. You do have some leeway in some schools to edit those a little bit, but most of the time you'll get penalized if you do change them. Degree required? Yes. In most cases, 99% of the time, you're going to need a degree. There are some schools that do not require a degree, but there's very, very few of them. Freelancing. Can you choose your own students? Yes, of course you can, because you're on the freelance platform. You are advertising your services on specific services. Again, niche teaching is very important here. So yes, you get to decide who your students are going to be. Do you get to choose your own salary? Yes, of course. On these platforms, teachers are charging between $10 to $30 on average, some more, depending on what you are teaching and to who you are aiming those services at. Choose your own schedule. Yes, of course you can. You decide when you work and who you work with. So you will decide with the student that contacts you and develop a schedule that suits you both. Is a degree required? No, it is not. These platforms do not require degrees. Very few of them may ask for a degree, but the majority of them do not. As an entrepreneur, starting your own business and getting your own students, can you choose your own students? Yes, of course you can. Can you choose your own salary? Yes. Online teachers that are working for themselves charge a minimum of $20 an hour, and some as much as $100 an hour, or even more, depending on your niche. This is where niche teaching is very, very important. If you are solving a problem for someone or a professional who needs English for a specific purpose for his work or her work, then they're willing to pay you large sums of money to solve their problem. That's up to you. Choose your own schedule? Yes, of course. As with freelance teaching, you decide with the students and you develop a schedule that suits you both. And is a degree required? No, not at all. Your experience and your expertise are more important than your qualifications. Our recommendation: which way should you go? Which one should you choose? Why would you only choose one? What if your online school fires you or doesn't pay you for 4 months? So that has happened before. It doesn't happen often, but it could happen. And people get fired all the time. So then you can fall back on your private students. But if you're only having private students through freelancing, what if you don't get enough private students? So it's always best to have as many avenues of income as possible. Why not create a comprehensive online career in the e-learning industry then? So some information. Did you know that the average millionaire has 7 streams of income? Now, no one is saying that you're going to become a millionaire from teaching English online, but the idea is a very good one. Having multiple streams of income is a very good idea, no matter who you are. If you're earning $10,000 a year or $100,000 or $1 million a year, having multiple streams of income is the key. So we've designed our online teacher bundles to include everything you need to have multiple streams of income, and all of them ethical and all within the e-learning industry. If you'd like to have a look at those bundles, they are on our website at eteflonline.com/online teacher bundles. This is the URL over there. I will share a link in the description below this video as well for you to go click on it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to visit the website and leave us a message or in the comment section below this video. Thank you very much for your time.